Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another what sold video. I know, shocker. It's a lot closer to the last what sold than previously. Trying to get my crap together over here. You'll notice my office is still just chaos, but I call it organized chaos. I kind of know what's going on here and there. I did also take down, those were mirrored closet doors, and that's all my shipping supplies, all the free boxes and all of that. I like it better open, even though it doesn't look so great on film, is what it is. So today I have sales from the month of June. And what I did was I organized my spreadsheet by most profitable. I track my what the item is, where I got it from, how much I paid, what platform it sold on, and then my gross, net, and total profit. So they're going to go from my the best 25, and then out of those 25, the least profitable to the most profitable. So not necessarily the highest gross sales items, because it's going to depend on what I paid for them. So that's the way I thought I would do it this time around. I sell on Kidizen, Poshmark, and Mercari, and a little bit on Facebook Marketplace when my husband lists things and he wants to add the shipping. I take care of that. And eBay, I have a couple of things listed. I made one eBay sale last month, and then 2 months later, after I'd been paid on this item, the buyer claimed they never received it, even though tracking showed it delivered. And I had to jump through hoops to get eBay to release future funds of mine. So I don't know. I don't like the way that platform is run at all. So I know some people love it. It doesn't bring me joy. Reselling is my hobby, my side gig, my fun money. And if it doesn't make me happy, I'm not going to do it. And so eBay is just not here for it. All right, so I'm going to screen share, show you guys what sold. I hope you find this helpful. If so, please give this video a thumbs up. I know I've said before, these are not necessarily my most watched videos, but I do think they are the most helpful if you are a reseller yourself. All right, Disney. You guys know I'm in Orlando. I love Disney. But this logo right here, the Disney Parks logo, that's what you need to be on the hunt for. Or if it says Disney Store, of course, the Walmart, Target, Jumping Beans, all of those Disney items will still sell, but definitely not for as much. This is a Disney Parks Little Mermaid costume. I did pick this up online arbitrage, and I paid $7.84. It sold for 30 plus shipping. And when I tell you my profit, that takes into account all the fees and my cost of goods and everything. So what is deposited into my bank account was $17.99. This was an Ariat jacket. And I picked this up off of the Unclaimed Baggage website. I often pick up things for my own family. Most of the time, it's my own family's personal use that I'm buying there, but I like to pick up an item or two, usually to hit the free shipping mark, and then to flip and make the items, a couple of the items for my own kids or myself, free. So that's how I basically, anywhere I'm going shopping, like if I go to the grocery store, I'm like, let me pop in the thrift next door so I can buy items to sell that'll make my groceries free. It's just how I'm wired. So I had $15.59 into this jacket. It sold for $42 and gave me $18.01. I will say it did take a while to sell. Definitely not as fast as their boots, for example. And the first sale was on Mercari. These next few are on Poshmark. These were probably my fastest selling item I have ever listed. These were out of my personal closet. They were Peloton teal jogger pants. I listed them on the low side of comps because they were definitely faded, not necessarily wash wear, but the strings, I showed it all in the photos. It literally sold within 5 minutes for my full asking price. So I had nothing into these. I've had them for a while. I probably picked them up at Goodwill in the first place. They sold for $23 and gave me $18.40. This item I listed the exact same night and also sold within the first hour I listed them. Very much on trend with what other comps were. They were just, people were hunting for them. These are Athleta linen shorts, definitely the old Athleta tag. So these were not new by any means. They sold for my full asking price of $25 and gave me $20. I think I said these came out of my own closet. I kind of did a closet clean out for myself. I do not like wearing linen. I know some people love it, but it is, I don't like it. I don't like wearing silk either. So, all right. I sold these Nike 270 kids shoes. These actually came out of that Cozy Threads. I'll end up doing a recap on that, but like the bonus box I got because the other one had missing shoes. So $3.96 into these. They sold for $33 and gave me $20.72. They were a kid's youth size 4. These were my son's shoes, and I believe that they originally came out of a Jomar kids shoe box like 2 years ago at this point. The brand was Umi Aiken Metro Mock Leather Loafers. Retail, these were really expensive. I made my son wear these. Yes, I made him. He begrudgingly wore them twice, I think, when we went out to dinner and dressed up for certain things, maybe over the holidays. Anyway, so I had nothing into them at this point. Sold them for $27, gave me $21.60. So kids shoes, y'all. Love it. Oh, what was I doing here? That was nothing. Oh, I thought I was looking for my sale, and I sold them on Kidizen, not on Poshmark. So this was a bundle sale over on Kidizen now. That's why it looks kind of weird because it's hard to show 2 items at the same time. So these saltwater pink sandals, literally, I had them listed for $25. I don't know where I got them. I'm pretty good with my inventory spreadsheet, but this one was just blank. So there's no telling. But I wouldn't have paid more than a couple dollars. These leather L'amour, which is actually a great kids shoe brand. I did pay retail for those at $22. I bought them for my girls to be in a wedding, and then we ended up totally changing, and they like charge you to send things back. It was a whole thing. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just sell them. So combined, I had about, we're saying $25 into these 2 pairs of shoes, sold them for $58. When it was all said and done, I walked away with about $25 in profit. This is a wonderful brand to look out for. If you ever see it, it's called Little Sleepies. And here's the logo. It has these like cute little eyelashes. It is bamboo. You will know by feeling it. They feel amazing. This was a newborn gown, definitely a winter theme, sold for $37. I did have $7.05 into this from online arbitrage, and gave me a profit of $22.55. So definitely a kids brand to pick up. Most of them are going to be 2-piece pajama sets. Very similar to Kiki Pants. If you're familiar with that brand, feels the same, looks the same. They have some really cute prints. All right, back over to Mercari. These Merrell sneakers I picked up recently from Once Upon a Child. They sold very quickly. They even paid I don't do the FedEx. I don't even deal with FedEx. They paid the $9.42 UPS because they were over £1, and they sold for $35 plus shipping. These from Once Upon a Child, I average my cost of goods when I buy a ton of shoes. So I have that I had $7.51 into them, giving me $22.67 profit. Another bundle sale over on Posh. The pink Converse were out of my little girl's personal closet, so I had nothing into those. The Figs scrub top I did pay up at $7 for, just because I think this is the first time I ever found Figs. This top did sit for a little while, but I sold the bundle for someone sent me an offer of $40, which I thought was, first of all, you can see I only have these 2 listed for like $44. I've never clicked accept so fast, and so that gave me $32 and a profit of $25. So Figs is still great, but this was just a very plain blue, size small. The Figs maternity line, I listed though at a top and a bottom. I listed them separately. Those sold within 24 hours. So I would definitely say scoop those up. This Lulu's dress I purchased off of swap.com for $7.79. I was very happy to find the stock photos because look at my photo. It's so sad because the sides were cut out. It didn't fit right on my mannequin because I just have like a form. So anyway, this sold for $41 and gave me $25.01. These Pokemon party supplies, y'all, if you have kids and you have tried to buy themed party supplies, especially if it's for a movie or a character that is not popular at this moment, it is expensive. So this person got a steal at $37 for a lot of this was brand new in the package, but I picked all of this up at a local thrift store for $3.50. So I made a mama out there very happy, and I made a profit of $26.10. I did have a lot of lowball offers, I will say. I held out, and so probably sold within the first 90 days. These Adidas Pink Boost sneakers came in a recent ThreadUp shoebox. I had $3.99 into them. They had no insole, so that they were literally in perfect condition. Otherwise, I noted they had no insole, and they still sold for $38, gave me $26.41. These Corkies came in that same ThreadUp mystery box, and $3.99 was my cost of goods into that box. They sold for $40 very quickly and gave me $28.01 profit. This Lily Pulitzer baby shift dress, oh my gosh, so cute. Size 18 to 24 months, came with the bloomers. If you follow my channel, you probably watched one of my recent videos, a ThreadUp Kids 50-pound bulk box. This came in my last one that I did not film, and there was like 3 pieces of Lily. 2 of them my daughter kept. I actually tried this on my daughter as a tank top, and it fit her perfectly because she's so petite, but I'm like, Amanda, she doesn't need any more. But side note, if you have petite children, they can wear these baby shift dresses as tank tops because the back is like cut open. Oh my gosh, so cute. So those ThreadUp Kids boxes have been good to me. So this sold for so I had 60 cents into this, and it sold for $38 and gave me $28.68. This 11Z's Anthropology red corduroy jacket came in one of my very first ThreadUp 200-pound bulk boxes. So it's been listed for a while, but it's a very heavy quilted coat that just sold in the middle of June for $38 and gave me $29.08. This was a surprising sale. This is a Kate Spade vintage Y2K lips purse. Oh, I made that name up. I don't know what it's called. It took me forever to verify that this was authentic because it's so old. Turns out it is. It is a little bit harder to find. It's easier to find the ones with the red lips. It sold for my full asking price of $65. That box, when you break it down after taxes, is $21.50 per piece. So it is quite the pay up. And that is a very risky box to get. I will just say I've had a great one and a terrible one. That's the ThreadUp name brand handbags, where it comes with 4 bags and 1 accessory. So I made a profit of $30.50 on this purse. This was a super fast flip. These are Vionic tortoise sandals. I love Vionic puts the style name inside their shoes, which is fantastic. These were a women's size 10, so a great size. Picked them up for $4.99 at a local Goodwill, and they sold for $45 and gave me $31.01 profit. This, you might remember, was in a recent just a regular old thrift haul that Michael did with me. He hadn't seen the items. He wanted me to keep this for myself. It was neon. I loved it. Never heard of the brand, but comps looked pretty good. And this had a lot of attention on all of my platforms. I got a few lowball offers. I got a couple people asking if I would sell one piece separately, but in the end, it sold for $61, and I had $3.93 into it. It gave me a profit of $44.88. If you're just listening while you're listing or something, the brand is 11 Swimwear, one word, 11, and they retail for $65 and $60 a piece. They sell them separate on their website. So definitely a brand I will be on the lookout for now. This was another bundle sale, and I think this was a viewer sale. If it was, I just can't, I think you wrote me a note. This is that Lululemon camo jacket that I showed in that exact same haul. They bundled that with a Lululemon teal tank top that I just had in my own closet. So I had $7.99 into these, and the bundle sold for $70 and gave me $46.41. So thank you so much. I know that camo jacket had a lot of attention. It was a size 8. I wanted to keep it, but didn't need it. This was a cool sale. This was my first time ever finding the brand Arc'teryx. It cost $1 at a local thrift store. And guys, this jacket was beat up, but I searched comps and there were jackets in way worse conditioning. I can't speak. Way worse condition, selling for the $50 to $75 mark. This one, it was structurally, it was in pretty great condition, but it had a tear in it. It had paint on it in several places, like neon paint. I mean, there were quite a few flaws, a lot of paint, some snags, some rips. Anyway, it sold very quickly for $68 and it gave me $51.68 profit. So if you find Arc'teryx, it's got a, what is this logo even? I should look it up. It's like a skeleton deer lizard looking, I don't even know, maybe more like a lizard, but it sells and it sells fast, even if it is in play condition. So pick it up. All right, over to Mercari. These Fry men's black sneakers came in a men's thread up 100-pound box, and I had $3.13 into them. They sold for $64. You can see based on, this is what I love about Mercari, even when the shipping rates have increased, whatever you have it set at is what they charge you, because now the same rate is like $10. So I made $52.31 profit. This was a great sale. This Lily Pulitzer bathing suit, I did pay up for when I was buying, I believe, school clothes. I think I picked this up at the end of last summer, and I just didn't list it right away from swap.com. And I paid $26.39, but I knew I would be holding on to it, but I knew it would sell because these bathing suits are $168. And I personally hunted for one for myself for our upcoming trip, and they're hard to find without paying retail. So anyway, this is a Lily Pulitzer begonia one-piece long sleeve UPF sun protection bathing suit. It was a size 0, but still sold for $101 on Poshmark and gave me a profit of $52.69, even with paying up. Rothy's, like these Rothy's have saved the day. Spoiler for a future video that you will not see for another week or two, but I got another thread up shoebox and it was terrible. These Rothy's came in that like random mix up. I got an extra shoebox for free. So I had $0 into these Rothy's, the one and only time I've gotten Rothy's from thredUP. These sold for $72 the day I listed them. Gave me $57.60, but I feel like that makes up for the crap that I just got in my current box. You'll have to see that soon. And the last sale I want to share with you is probably going to surprise maybe not all of you, but I sold these 2 Squishmallows. They are Halloween themed, both of them. I have had them listed since November. I am a SeaWorld annual pass holder, and Squishmallows I had kind of heard were a thing. My kids aren't into them, thankfully. And we were at SeaWorld around Halloween time. I think maybe Halloween had just passed or was that same week. And they had these on buy one, get one free. You were only allowed to buy one set of buy one, get one free. So I did, and then I had my pass holder discount. So I ended up having like $30-ish into the 2 of these, and they sold for, oh, hang on, standby, June, where is it? Oh, it's not letting me. I think it was $110. I can just see my earnings were 88. It cut off on my little spreadsheet here. So I made $88 profit. And when you take out the $30, I made over 50 bucks selling Squishmallows, Halloween themed Squishmallows in the middle of the summer. So I was thrilled with that. But not all Squishmallows are created equal. So make sure you look them up. I have sold a couple other little tiny ones and have a couple others that have been sitting for months. So those were my top 25 most profitable sales from the month of June. June was just okay, probably like many of yours. It wasn't my best month. It wasn't my worst month, but it's summertime and I'm just over here enjoying spending some extra time with my kids. Clearly not getting a ton of work done, but there will always be time for work, right? But babies don't keep. And I recently read something. My son is going into middle school. He's going into 6th grade. He's 11. So I only have 7 more summers with him, which, oh, it's like gut wrenching when you think about it like that. So we are just living it up over here. But I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you learned a brand or 2 and maybe you will pick them up next time you're at the thrift store. Wishing you lots of sales for this second half of July, and leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up on the way out. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.